Charlie, welcome to my front porch. I'm Christina.
You're right.
And what we're doing today is we are filming the stories of storytellers from a variety of genres, and we're featuring them on our YouTube playlist From the Sidewalk to the Porch.
Right.
So tell me a little bit about what your story is today.
It's a joke that went bad.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, a joke that went bad. And so this is, I guess, 1975, 76. I was born in 50. I'm 70 years old now. And this is way before internet and cameras and everything else like that. So anyway, I had a next door neighbor, and his last name is Katanowski. Katanowski is Polish.
Right.
My last name is Santiago. I'm Spanish. He was the manager of a gym that my wife and I would go to, and we were very close. Not only that, he's my next door neighbor, so we were extra close. So what we do sometimes, that he would, and up for us anyway, I would tell him all the Spanish jokes, Latin jokes, and he would tell me all the Polish jokes, but we kept it between us. Okay. Right? So we would do that all the time. So he was a smoker. I went in one day, and I said, they would call him Cat. I said, Cat, Bill was his name. You got a joke? He said, I got a Polish joke for you. So what he did was took out a book of matches, opened it up, took one match, stuck it out, put the book back in there, licked the back of the book, and slapped himself here, and he had this book of matches sticking out like it's here. He says, what am I? And I said, I don't know. He says, a Polish coal miner. Right? It would be the light. So I said, when I get home, I'm gonna tell my wife and her brother. So I go home, and so I tell my wife, hey, Bill told me a Polish joke. Oh, what was it? So we hunted for a book of matches, I didn't smoke, and we found one. So to add the special effect, I took the match out, folded it, but I lit the match. I licked the back of the book. Now you can't tell this, but I used to have very curly hair that would come down to here. And I lit the match, licked the back, stuck it on my forehead, and I told my wife and her brother, what am I? And all they did was look at me like, so I said, what am I? She says, a fool. I said, what do you mean? He says, your hair's on fire. So I had a flame about that high. So all I did for about 10 seconds was slap myself in the face, I guess here, and it stank really bad, stunk up the house. And they looked at me like, what were you doing? Was that a joke? He says, what was the punchline? He says, a coal miner. I said, who told you that? He says, Bill. I said, did Bill light the match? He says, no. Why did you light the match? He says, for effect. He said, well, you burned all your hair off. So sure enough, my hair came this way, then it went up like a V and came back down again because I burnt all this off.
Oh my goodness.
So I had to go the next day to a barber shop, the girl that cut my hair, and I didn't tell her the story, but I told her to give me a short haircut, and she looked at me funny like. So while she was cutting my hair, I was praying to God that she wouldn't start sniffing. Like, what's?
Because you can still smell the scent.
Yeah, because it's all singed away. So later, after she did her haircut, her name is Jamie. I told.
Technical difficulty there. All right, go ahead.
I told her what happened, and she just busted up. So my wife and her brother starts relating this thing to the rest of the family. Uncontrollable laugh. Every year, every Thanksgiving, every family meeting, and this thing has been going on close to 45 years, and I think it was last week or the week before, it brings it up again, and she just rolls on the floor, and I just have to sit there and take it. So I've been doing this for close to 50 years.
That story's a part of your legacy.
Right. And she says, I wish I had a camera, and I said, I'm so glad you didn't. But all
right.
It's a joke that went bad and would not die.
Well, you know what? It sounds like a great story that it's going to continue to live on in infamy,
Forever.
Charlie.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for